everybody. It's 1 o'clock, so I'm just going to give a few minutes, a few seconds for everybody to get on so I'm not talking to myself. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, so it's a rainy day here in Maine. I love rainy days. After 7 years in the desert of Arizona, I am never going to complain about rain again. It's just a beautiful rainy day. It's a wonderful excuse to not have to work on the house today and to just be up in my craft studio. I'm up here with little Lily, and my husband's off in his photography studio, and I'm up in my art studio, so it's a good day. I've been working on this book for the past few days. The cover's not done. The inside's not done either, but somebody requested this book. It's really funny. This is the third one this month I've done in this Graphic 45 Jungle Safari paper. The third one in 1 month. It's just really funny. See, I'm not done yet. How I seem to get orders in batches. Like this month it was jungle theme. The month before it was folio kits. I did a whole slew of folio kits. The month before that I did 5 different recipe keepers, recipe albums. And so it's just really funny how that happens. I don't understand it. When I get one order, I should just make 2 or 3 of the same thing. But anyway, today we're working in the junk journal kit that's available in my shop. Well, I say it's available in my shop. I keep running out. This kit is so popular, and I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. I have another batch of 9 that are being shipped to me. Well, let me back up. A little portion of this kit comes from Canvas Corp. They did the rub-ons, which we're going to use today. They did the little bags that we're going to use today, and the canvas that we used for the cover, and the burlap flower that we're going to be using and putting on the cover. So their portion of the kit, they're shipping me 9 more on Monday. So if you place an order, it would just be about a week if you're interested in getting this kit. And I think that that's the last that I'm going to do for this particular kit, because I want to move on to another one, and I'm kind of getting to the end. We're starting to wrap up this process. I have maybe 2 or 3 more videos to do on how to make a complete junk journal out of this kit, and then I want to work on another one. So today we're going to work on these craft bags, paper bags that are in the kit. You get 3 of them. I'm going to do one kind of complicated mixed media one, and I'm going to do 2 simpler ones. Part of my goal for doing this make a junk journal from start to finish is I want the beginners to not be intimidated, but I also want the advanced people to maybe learn some new techniques. So I'm trying to gear it for everybody, and I don't know if I've accomplished that, but anyway, that was my goal. So we're going to do 3 of these bags today. I'm going to start with the more complicated bag because there's some drying involved. It's going to need to dry, and so I'm going to set that aside, let it dry, if it'll even dry on this hot rainy day. But I'm going to let that dry, set it aside, do 2 simpler bags. And where's my 3rd bag? Maybe we're only going to do 2 bags. If I can't find my 3rd one, I'm sure I'll find it. So the first one is kind of a mixed media, and I have not done this before. I looked on Canvas Corp's webpage and found a really cool tutorial on how somebody decorated one of these bags, and I want to try it. It looks like a lot of fun. So we'll sort of learn how to do this together. So to start this one, hello, who's ever on? I can't tell who you are unless you say hi. I'm going to put my mat out here. My mother cut my mat by accident. Somebody tell her that I need a new mat. Actually, I need a new mat just because I didn't take care of this one very well. I didn't clean it very well. Yeah, it's too gunky. Not going to use that right now. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at, see what we have in the paper collections in the kit. And I know in every kit there is, well, we've already used some of the dictionary pages, so I'm going to take out the scraps of dictionary pages. And what else? Oh, I know what else I want to use. We also have, here's another dictionary piece, and we still have a whole dictionary page left. Two pages left, actually. But I want to find, here we go, the sewing pattern paper as well. I think that's what I'll use, yeah. Okay. And I think I'm just going to glue it on with no rhyme or reason. Nah, I don't want to use this. It's too monotone. I'm going to get a tissue. Hold on. I like this better. I almost dropped you in the trash can again like I did like I did in the last video. I have the bottom of the headset clipped onto my pants, and when I walk off, I'm a dork, and sometimes I forget that I'm connected and drop you right in the trash can. So I'm just going to tear some of this napkin. I got these at the dollar store. They're so pretty. I've seen other people using them. They were really popular. Okay, and tear around the edges. There, and then we'll take some of these dictionary pages. I tried to check all of these before I sent them out to everybody to make sure that they didn't have any weird, strange words on them. So hopefully nobody got something inappropriate. It's an old enough dictionary that I assume that it, you know, everything's okay. Let's put that there. Little tiny piece there, maybe. There we go. Save these little scraps for later. Okay. Nah, that's enough. Now I do want my mat. I'm just going to lightly glue these on, and then I'm going to apply gesso over the top. just kind of stick these down. Oops, I think I had that one down here. Let's do that. Just to kind of keep them in place. Okay. And then I'm just using this gesso. It's not going to focus. Well, you can see the big word studio there. And just start applying this. Uh-oh. I think I'm using the wrong kind. Yep. I grabbed the wrong one. This is, as you can see, it's got paint in it. It's more of a primer. That's okay. I'm going to do this because we'll go through and we'll stamp and do some stuff there. We'll use this. Okay. Let me go get my Mod Podge. Ugh. Open up. See, I haven't really done much with this. I've had it around forever, and I don't know, so obviously I'm not very experienced with it. And I didn't know that there's some that's like a primer so that you can stamp and paint on it, and there's some that's more clear, more like a Mod Podge. But I did want this white. You want to put this white down so that we can go and kind of stamp over it, which will look really nice. And put some color on it. Alright, this will all make sense when we're done. But I wanted to get that down, and I'm going to let this dry while we do the other envelopes. And when we come back to this, when we're done with the other two, if this isn't done drying, I'll use my heat tool and dry it. Okay. Let me set this aside where my dog can't get to it. All right. The other envelope. Okay. The first thing you need to do really is decide how you want to put this on your page. So just like with the envelopes that the manila file folders that we did the other day. Let's see if I can find one. We did the manila file folders. You have to decide if you are just going to put it on your page like this, which I bought the size of envelope that you can do that. So you'll have two options. Or do you want to fold it in half and have it be like an undercut page? So the first one that I'm going to do, I'm going to affix it to the page like this. So when you do that, you don't have to worry about decorating the back. I grabbed a few pieces of trim. This is a technique that I showed you in my, I think in my How to Sew on Pages video. I really like doing this. I'll sew a piece of paper on and then kind of tear the paper off. And this, there we go, and this was a scrap that I had, so I want to use that. And I have some washi tape. And I have, am I going to use this? Let's see. Yeah, and then I have a bingo card. Everybody got several Tim Holtz cutouts, and this was the one in my kit, so I'm going to use this. So I think what I'm going to do first, oh, something really easy too you can do if you don't want to do all this is just fold your bag over. Actually, it would look better this way. Fold your bag over like this. Well, I guess I could go this way. Put a doily up here, fold a doily over, and then put a paper clip on the top. That's just something really simple you could do. Maybe a doily and a ribbon and a paper clip. You know, just kind of decorate the top and leave the bottom for journaling if you like to journal. So I'm just going to put this stuff kind of helter-skelter, and then take a piece of washi tape and stick this in there. And for this, I think I want that one on the bottom, this one above it. And I don't want it to be, oops, that's upside down. I don't want it to be, for my taste anyway, I don't want it to be perfectly straight like that. You know, like that. It's just not my taste, but certainly you can do that. So I'm going to do one crooked, I do another one like this, and I'm just going to use double-sided tape because if you're watching my videos, you know how much glue hates me. So I'm not going to use glue. I avoid glue whenever I can. Ooh, it's really raining. I'm not going to trim this off yet because once I put it on my page, I might want to do something with it, or I definitely want to leave some hanging off the edge. So I've got that one on there, and then let me put the other one on. Maybe underneath there. Yep, I lived in the desert for 7 years, and I missed the East Coast so badly. I'm not capping on anyone that lives in the desert. It just wasn't for me. I was born and raised on the coast, and I was used to water and trees and ocean, lakes, rivers, streams, rain. And so I just love a rainy day. I still love a rainy day. Yeah, I'm going to trim these just a little there, but not the same. Okay. And still got another little piece. Let's put this on first and then and then decide where those little snippets will go. I'm just going to put this on with washi tape because when we go through and decorate the book, well, we might want to have this be a tuck spot. We might want to stick something behind there. So I never finish things off until they're actually in the book and we get to the decorating. Like I've said in the other videos, I'm going through just showing you my process. But certainly you can finish this off if you want to. And let's see, let's have a little touch of color. I think for this little one I will use just a spot of glue. Nope, I think we're done. I think that's good enough. Okay, so see how simple that was? I don't know if I want this bingo cocked that much to the side, but yeah, I think it's okay. Okay, so very simple. And like I said at the very end, when we're going through and finalizing all the pages and decorating them, we might do a little bit more to this. Now this one, I am going to have it be folded. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half. And then I'm going to cut off just a thin sliver on this end so that this can be a pocket too. I have to do that off camera because I have too many things on my desk right now. Okay, see, I just cut just a tiny sliver off so that when this is in the book, this can be a pocket and you can have a pocket here. Actually, let me do it this way because I had a plan for the outside. And I'm probably not going to decorate the inside until we get to decorating the whole book. For this, what I want to do is use these awesome rub-ons that are in your kit and just rub them on. Let me find my popsicle stick. And I'm just going to rub them all over this, and that's all I'm going to do with it. I like this. It says capture the moment and there's a camera. Let's see. This one right here, I think will look nice. I'm going to put that on the front here because it fits on there really well. I love these rub-ons. I plan on buying a lot more and including them in the next kit again, but not this. They have a bunch of different themes, and so I want them all. You get so many for it's a really good price, and you can rub them onto anything, glass, wood, not just use them for your projects, your paper projects. And like I told you in the last class too, or the last time I used these in a class, with these you can really tell when the transfer has occurred onto your project. Some rub-ons, especially those old ones we all used to use in the 80s for card making and stuff. Sometimes you go and you pull the transfer off, you think that you've got it all on there, but you didn't, and then you've ruined your transfer. It looks nice. That looks awesome. Look at how well these things do. So vintage looking. I love it. So now we can stick this in a junk journal like this. I really like that. It looks like it's such a good quality transfer. It looks like this was printed on there. It's really nice. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do with this one for now. I want to go back to our little mixed media envelope. If I can get this, see. If I can get this folded back up. There we go. Oh, you know what I wanted to show you too while that's drying? Where did my pencil go? Okay. Here's something really easy to do. You've seen me try to open this white pigment ink before. Just take some white pigment ink and your eraser, and you can kind of do dots, polka dots on your paper. So something real simple like that. You just using found objects that you have around your house. And I'm not going to leave it like that. I'll probably do something on top of that and decorate that some more, but I just wanted to show you that really quick idea if you like polka dots. All right, let's go back to this. And it's definitely not dry enough yet. Let me plug in my heat gun. I hope this doesn't take too long. This is going to be like literally like watching paint dry on the video. And I'm so relaxed today that I don't even have anything to talk about. I'm so mellow. You ever have a day like that where you just... Well, we went up to camp yesterday. We have a camp up not too far from the Canadian border. on the lake. It's been in my family for 80-something years. And my husband and I just needed to get away. So I swam all day yesterday. And we just relaxed, had a glass of wine on the dock. It was just really super nice, and I'm still relaxed from that. So I don't have a lot to talk about. Whoops, my life has been boring the past several days. We're getting there. But unfortunately, my mat is so dirty that I got the back of my thing dirty. But hey, it's a junk journal. We like that. I'll pretend I meant to do that. Okay. Now I think once it cools off, it'll be good to go. I hope that that heat gun wasn't too loud for you. Okay. I'm grunting and groaning because I'm crawling under my desk to plug and plug and unplug the, I'll leave this here, my heat gun. This is a 150-year-old house. I have one outlet in my craft studio. One outlet. And it's kind of a pain. And my husband's an electrician. Was an electrician. Used to be. So, oops, you know what? I should have put something. I meant to do that too. Put something in here so I didn't do this. There we go. But he used to be an electrician when he was growing up with his dad. And so he can put another outlet in my room. It's just a matter of getting to it. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do, hold on, let me clean this off. Get out some stencils if you have any. Does anybody know how to clean these mats off and get all this stuff off? If you do, please leave me a comment. It's one of those Tim Holtz mats. So I want to take out my Tim Holtz vintage photo, and I have a stencil. You can use anything. If you have you saw in another video, I've used doilies before. Anything with holes in it. I've used bits of ribbon, but for this particular one, I want to use this stencil because I used it on another page in the book. It's Ranger Dilutions stencil, and it's called Diamond in the Rough. My camera doesn't want to focus today. Diamond in the Rough. You can use any color you want and any stencil you want. This is why we put the gesso down. Did a little bit of stenciling on there. And then the fun part, you got some glimmer mist in your kit as well. Now your color is a little different than mine. I can't find mine. I've been looking for it for like 2 weeks, and I don't know where it is. So the color that you got is cornbread. This is pearl, which I think is going to be too white for here. So I'm actually going to use, let me make sure I get all the mica off the bottom here. I've got one that is red tipped rose. And I'm just going to spray a little bit of my glimmer mist on the top. But your cornbread will look very nice on there. It'll give it a little bit of a sheen. The cornbread one has mica in it, and that's what gives it the nice sheen. So that's just another layer of interest. And while that's kind of drying, I'm going to sort of rub it through here because now that the back's getting messy, I'm going to just keep on grunging it up. Why not? Now, so what I'm going to do is take, this is another Tim Holtz image, just an old vintage photograph. And I'm going to take my circle punch and cut out a circle with this. And of course, ink it up. And I'm going to glue it on here, but I'm going to have to use my heat gun again for this glimmer mist. At least in the spot where I'm going to put the photograph. This is going to go down with some glue. There. And then, I don't know if this is going to work because I don't have art pencils, but I'm going to just sketch like a brown circle or black circle. No, I don't think this is going to work with a regular pencil. I need an art pencil. Let's see. Nope. See, I'm not a mixed media person, so I don't have all the right supplies for this kind of thing. But I do have a Sharpie. Just sketching a messy circle. And then, whoops, I forgot my twine. Hang on, my hemp. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this and glue it around the circle. This is just this is just hemp that I've got here. Be nice if I opened it. That would help. I'm being forced to use glue. Okay, that's what we've got so far. And I think this is a little too white, so I'm just going to lightly use my Tim Holtz vintage photo. Blend that in a little bit. I like that better. And then the last thing is, oh, sorry, I forgot one more thing. Hold on. I've got my Tim Holtz washi tape, and I'm just going to take some strips and kind of put them on here randomly. Hubby and I are going out for Indian food after this. It's 1:45 and I haven't eaten yet, and I'm hungry. Go to one of our favorite restaurants. Where? Let me move this. There's not so much of a glare. There, so now we've got an envelope. Just remember when you're doing this to put something inside, because I forgot to do that. Piece of plastic wrap or a piece of paper or something like that. But I like the way that turned out. Thank you, Canvas Corp, for the cool idea. I don't get any money, by the way, for mentioning Canvas Corp. I just really like their products. So I use them a lot, and I partnered with them on the making of this kit. So, but I didn't want you to think that I'm like a sponsor of them or anything like that, or that I get any kickbacks for mentioning them. I just really do like their products. So we've got this one. We've got this one, and I lost my other one. Here it is. And we've got this one. 3 totally different styles, from simple to moderate to a little more complicated. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. The next video, we're probably going to start putting the pages together, and then after that we'll sew, and then after that we'll decorate. And I need to finish the cover too, so probably 4 more videos and we'll be done. And it's been a lot of fun. I hope you're enjoying it too. Give me any comments or questions below. Please hit subscribe, and please give me a thumbs up, or like my video. I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.